Okay, I wanted to make a video because I thought this was kind of important, and it's about what buckets you should be using when doing water changes. And like a lot of fish stores and stuff, like obviously their buckets are safe, but they're never like really big. They're usually like 3 gallons or something like that. Especially like Petco's buckets. I think their white ones are like 3 gallons. And there's not a lot of like fish safe buckets. And so a lot of people, when they have big tanks like I do, they're gonna want to try to buy big containers, but they want it to be fish safe. Well, I mean, they don't think about that, and like if they'll go out and go to like Lowe's or Home Depot and find, cheap 5 gallon buckets like these. And one thing that you shouldn't do is get like the brand, like say you don't want to get like at Lowe's, you don't want to get the blue Lowe's buckets, the ones that say Lowe's. Those are not fish safe. And most likely if you do water changes, there's going to be some type of chemicals that's going to get into the water, and who knows what it do to your fish. And like Home Depot, I'm pretty sure their buckets are like orange. Don't get their buckets. So like, I'm pretty sure they have this at Home Depot too, but get a bucket, and this is 5 gallons, and get a bucket that says food grade container, safe for food. And what that means is like, if it's safe for food, like if somebody was like used this to mix like food with, or like mixing in ingredients together or something like that, most likely that food's gonna have water in it. And so like, so if you're just putting water in here to do water changes, just water and conditioner, it's not gonna hurt anything. Because if it's safe for food, I mean, obviously it's gonna be safe for food because they don't want to hurt anybody if somebody's gonna be eating out of this. So basically, this is just fine. And if you do get one of these, make sure you get like a lid, because it kind of helps, because when you're dragging around, so it doesn't spill over your carpet or floor. And so I'm about to do water change in a second. I usually do on Wednesdays, but I have no school right now, so I'm just gonna do it today. But this is just a nice big white 5 gallon bucket that's fish safe. And the good thing about these are you can actually, when you get do fish, like, and I might, this is what I'm gonna do from now on. I'm gonna let the fish, like, except this really big bucket, I'm just gonna let them sit in this bucket for like maybe a week. And they have plenty of room, especially because most of my fish are small. If they're bigger, then I'll get the 10 gallon out, but let them do stuff here. And the easier thing about these buckets are like, I used to use the black bucket that was 3 gallons. And I don't even know if that thing was fish safe, to be honest. It was just like basically like a little black trash can. It was 3 gallons. And, well, I used to take out basically 10 gallons, because with the water that evaporates, there's about 10 gallons of water that gets taken out of this tank every week for a water change, which is about a 25% water change. And so with this one, well, it would take 3 buckets. With the three buckets, well, with this one it only takes 2. So basically, it saves time. It's easier because it has a lid and a handle. That's one thing that I used to always do. I'd dump out so much water because I can't handle it. But I think the next step is getting a bigger siphon, because if you look at this, see if I can. It's not even close. So when I do it, I usually have to get my hand in there. And this is a good, like, if you had a little saltwater tank, this would be good to mix salt in too, because I actually tested it. If you get like a wave maker or circulation pump, it actually suction cups onto these buckets. So if you're mixing salt and you can leave it overnight and mix with the lid on it, it would work. But that's basically what I show you guys. And a little update. Those neons that I bought, they actually all ended up dying, which is kind of my fault because I put them in there way too fast. And it kind of sucked, but I'll eventually get like a couple more. I'll get some more eventually, just not this time. And I don't know, I'm trying to find some new fish because I kind of want to have a variety of fish. So I got my rummy noses, I got the neons, I got the glow lights. I'm trying to get like one more type of community fish to put in here. I said I was done, but except some fish were dying, I can kind of put some more in now. And I don't know how, but I only have one Cory left. Like, obviously, when I did that one thing, I found 2 Corys dead, and they obviously died when I first got them, and I just didn't know about it. But, like, every other fish is perfectly fine. But, for some reason, the last 2 Corys died, because I had 3 in here, and just 2 Corys died for some reason. I know one of them got stuck, its tail stuck in the intake of one of these, and I tried to help it, and it seemed fine, and then it just ended up dying, I guess. But, I mean, everything else is fine. I test my water, so it's fine. I need to go to Cory Co-op's channel, not channel, but website, and get his sponges to put under these. It's mostly just these two. The Rainland, it has a wider gap opening, but for some reason, no fish gets sucked up in that one. But, I don't know, I'm thinking about, I don't know, for some reason, I think guppies are kind of ugly sometimes, but I don't know, I need to see my fish stores guppies, because I might pick up some guppies if they look fine. But if you have some ideas of what any fish that go good in here, put that in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see anything, put that down in the comments. And then also in the comments, tell me what do you use to change your water with? That's it.